Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we take a look at the shorter time frame count. There's just one question I would like to answer, and we go back to my long-term count here that I showed you earlier today. So let's go back to the log chart here, the long-term count for Bitcoin. And yeah, so the idea is that we are now in this potential fifth wave to the upside here. Yeah, could be a third wave on the linear chart, but either way, the question was about the next bear market. Okay, so what we've got here on this chart is the long-term chart. So after the next bull market high, which I see around 125 or no, sorry, 115 to 175, I see a potential wave 4. Yeah, and this wave 4, and it's not really done in a very I don't want to say accurate way, but the fibs on here for the next retracements aren't yet on there, because I can really only calculate really a target for this fourth wave once we've got the third wave done. But here, this third wave, okay, which consists of the lower degree fifth wave, once that is done, we probably come down in a fourth wave. And this fourth wave, sometimes you get these fourth waves that come back to the previous lower degree fourth wave. So we might really talk about something around 15K again for the next bear market. Yeah, so there could be a really, really strong bear market again after the next all-time high. Okay, just want to mention that already now. It's too early to really confirm it. We first need to see how high do we really go and everything. But it is certainly something to observe and to focus on. Because I had a question, when will the next bear market be? Well, see, I think the next bear market could happen after the next, bull market. Makes sense, doesn't it? So after we reach that area between 115 to 175. But again, it's a bit too far off. It's a bit too early to say. First of all, we need to see, do we really get in this rally already to the 115 to 175K target, and after that we deal with the question of the next bear market. Yeah, so but the question was, when could the next bear market be? Well, I can't really tell you time wise, but it should occur after the next 115 to 175K target has been reached. But looking at the lower time frame, because first of all we need to get out of this bear market, right? We need to get out of this bear market. At the moment, brutally boring sideways action, you know that. Again, I said it in the Ethereum video as well. It's interesting how many people are already getting bearish just due to a long sideways correction. In my opinion, this is quite bullish consolidation. Surely it can still go lower, and it is expected to go lower in the short term. But anyway, we've had quite a few impulses to the upside this year and end of last year. And the move down is so choppy and so boring and so slow that it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good setup for higher. I mean, you know that nothing is ever guaranteed in these markets, but I don't see anything bearish about this at this stage until support breaks. Support will break around 26,280. Yeah, plus minus a few dollars. And bear in mind, there's also a trend line running through our support area here. That trend line started already a month ago. So you can see that here on the 4-hour chart, yeah, this trend line. So I would pay attention to that one as well if we go down that low. But first of all, we have to establish that we had our 5-wave move up to the upside to the 13th of July. And we have our 3-wave move down. Someone said to me that my wave 1 is positioned in the wrong, on the wrong position, basically. Yeah, it should be here, 23rd of June. Well, that is my alternative count, but not a reliable one. You will remember that because this was not a reliable wave 4 and the reliable wave 5 due to various reasons, I decided not to place the wave 1 here, but instead to wait for another high around 31.8K. That happened, okay? So I have no reason to not believe in my wave count, because the wave count so far has been accurate. And we even got our 31.8K high. So there's no reason really to put the wave 1 here. In fact, it doesn't even make a great difference anyway, okay? But this is an absolute valid count. This here would be a valid count as well. It's just, for me, the less probable one, because what I would have here as wave 5 was a bit too short. So I go with what my primary count is, and then we are now in this wave 2 correction. Again, very choppy. I've got this ABC structure. Really nothing new to talk about. All we need to do is really to wait until this correction finally finishes. And we're dealing with this ABC structure. The C wave is an ending diagonal, and I really cannot give you any more detail in the wave count because it doesn't make the chart any clearer. What I can tell you is that we probably are still in the third wave, and within the third wave in the C wave, which again is a 5-wave move, which might be unfolding now, or alternatively, this B wave is actually unfolding as an Elliott Wave triangle, and the C wave hasn't even started yet. But eventually, what I'm looking for is ideally a target to be reached around 28.3K. That's sort of the next sort of low, the next projected low for the C wave. We could still go lower. I would actually primarily expect it to go lower eventually with this wave 4 and 5, maybe all the way down to around about 27,460. But first of all, I'd like it to go lower to around about 28.3K. Good news is it already reached our trend reversal area. So if it goes up now, it basically fulfilled our expectations, but still there is at the moment no evidence that it already has put in a lasting low. So I still look at a little bit lower short term before we get the launch in a third wave rally to around about 40K. Condition for all of this is that the relevant support is holding at 26,280. Good thing about Elliott Wave is it always tells us in a very objective way what are the levels that need to hold to continue to focus on our primary scenario. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.